But first, a developing story tonight. Detroit police chief admitting a police officer who was shot in the line of duty earlier this year was shot by friendly fire.
Officer Patrick Hill died over the weekend from injuries during a police shootout last April. 7 Action News first told you just days after that shooting that it was believed that Hill was shot by another officer. 7
Action News investigator Jim Kurtzner live outside the police department. Jim, this is the first time police have actually confirmed what we reported several months ago, correct?
It is indeed, Joanne, and the chief saying he was disappointed in the lax, rather slow pace of this investigation where one of his officers was shot and now died in the line of duty. More on that in a second. But take a look at the victim in this case. We're talking about Officer Patrick Hill. He did die over the weekend, 7:33 on Saturday night, a 12-year veteran of the Detroit Police Department working on a joint task force with the feds to round up a suspect in a murder case. Take a look at the scene on Detroit's west side on April the 2nd. 3 cars lined up in the street. In the front car, Sergeant Jeff Paholski. He was shot twice in the leg by the murder suspect. In the middle car, Matthew Joseph. He was killed in the shootout. And Officer Pat Hill in the back car. He was shot once in the head, it turns out, with a shotgun pellet fired by a third officer on the scene. It was a crossfire situation. The chief confirming here this afternoon what we've been reporting, that this setup was not how Detroit police officers are trained.
Our tactics deployed were to the letter. There would have been a shooting incident, and this is a tragedy. I will tell you that every officer involved in this situation is a hero. Certainly, the suspect engaged the DPD team first. Sergeant Pulaski was the one that took the first volley of rounds from the suspect. And certainly because of this, the threat to the sergeant's life and the rest of the team, the officers responded.
Now, the chief did say that this investigation that started immediately after the shooting in April moved way too slowly. Remember, this new chief came on duty July the 1st. He says that won't happen again. The case will be reviewed by the Wayne County prosecutor, but he does not anticipate any charges of any kind, criminal or even neglect charges. As you heard him say, all of the officers in this case acted as heroes. And as we reported, there is dash cam video of this incident. The chief has seen it. He says it is very clear, and once the investigation is wrapped up, which will be in short order, it will be made public. We'll bring it to you right here on 7 Action News. Jeff, Joanne.
Okay, Jim, thank you very much.